Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Salika, and I just want to say I'm sorry that it's been a while. I've had some serious technical issues, and hopefully I can get this all sorted out. I've filmed 3 other videos and they just have not worked out for me. I was stuttering basically in one, I was completely out of focus in another. So needless to say, I just scrapped all those and just was like, fine, maybe the 4th time is a charm. So today we're just going to do a simple get ready with me. I'm going to be incorporating some palettes. One's new and one's new, like it's been out for a while, but I haven't got to really enjoy these palettes as much as I'd like to. The palettes that I'm going to be using today is going to be the Be Perfect Cosmetics Manifest palette, which I mentioned in my first video that I was waiting on. I just wanted to go ahead and use this in this video, and then the other I may be being into, just depends on what kind of look I'm gonna do, is the Venus XL2 palette. This is a beautiful palette, and if you've never seen it, I'll go ahead and show it on camera for you. This one. I'm a big fan of green, so a lot of my palettes will always have a lot of green in them. It's just something that I personally like. A few other things that I'm going to be using today is I'll go through it when I get to there. Just a few of my favorites and a few things that I haven't used in a little bit. If you are interested in just catching up with me and hanging out, don't forget, just hang tight and we'll get right into it. But also don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks. I'll see you in just a second. Alright guys, so I had to take a minor detour and I had to get some errands done that I thought I was going to be able to film this before I went out, but I didn't. So I don't remember where I left off, but I'm back here. Like I said, I have the Venus XL and the Be Perfect palette, and we're going to be utilizing these two today. Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and start with the Venus XL2 palette, this one, and we're going to go ahead and dip into Classical right here. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, I dipped into Classical. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the outer corner of my eye. Make sure that I pat out my primer, which obviously I used the P. Louise base Rumor in Rumor 2. Actually, in Rumor 2, yep, that's that. And I'm trying to just use up Rumor 1 because it's too light for me, so I mixed both. So I'm just trying to use it up. This shit is super pigmented. I didn't think it was gonna be this burgundy, so I kind of wanted to go in. I kind of wanted to go in with a deep brown, but I thought it was a deep brown. Clearly, it's not. It's a really deep wine burgundy. So today was my son's first karate class. He had this huge meltdown yesterday because he didn't want to go and he was embarrassed and all that stuff, and like he didn't want, so we went back again today. He said he would try, and he did try, and he did a really good job, so that was really cute. Then his 5th grade graduation is coming up, and it's like, holy crap, where's the time flying? And it's just crazy that he's 10 now and he just is getting so big. I'm like, where did my baby go? Where did my baby go? I don't know. It's like you don't realize how fast time goes, and it's how quickly it slips slips away. And then there are grown-ups, and I'm just like, right, wasn't ready for that. Can we go back to like being a baby for just a little bit longer? All right. Think I'm gonna go ahead and go into the Be Perfect palette and use the shade Squad right there. And I'm just taking a clean Morphe M433 brush. So that's the same brush I was using before. And just put that right in, like right on the crease in between the shades, so you'll be able to see, so it doesn't go too high up. And I'm using very light pressure because all these are very pigmented, so I don't want to like overdo it. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and take a Moda crease brush, a BMD 430, looks like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and dip back into the Be Perfect palette and dip into this shade right there. That's called Murphy's. I don't want that much pigment on there. I think I tapped it too hard, but we'll see. Yeah, I tapped it too hard. Alright, so I think I'm going to blow this out just a little bit more out here. I'm going to take that just with no more additional product. I'm going to just bring it out a little bit. Alright, I'm going to go back into the Venus XL palette and go back into the original shade Classical right there with the same Morphe M433 brush, and just I'm going to intensify that color. I'm going to go back into the Be Perfect palette and dip into Squad. Tap it once. I'm going to go back in with this brush, my Moda brush, and then I'm going to just go and blend it right above there just so I can get the kind of beautiful gradient that I prefer. I think I'm going to pull, yeah, definitely. This shade from the Venus XL palette, West. Right. Go in with that M433 and just try to blend it a little bit so it doesn't look so odd. Like I was saying, camera stopped recording. I don't know why it does that. It's freaking annoying. And just tap some more in. that didn't do anything. So I added Manifest from the Be Perfect palette, like the actual shade, and it was zero different from the West shade. Like it's the same. It's the same. I use that shade. It's like the same. They're not the same consistency, if that makes sense, but they're like borderline the same shade, so it didn't give me the lightening effect that I was looking for, which is fine. But I think I'm gonna use the, do I use this shade? It's purpley. Alright, I'm just going to go over what I did because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. So I went in with the Lily shade in my inner corner right in here. And then I went in with Insta right there and put that all over my lid. So I'm going to go ahead and catch up this eye. And then we'll go ahead and finish up the base. Oh, and I'm supposed to be doing a get ready with me, and I'm like not even talking. I'm really bad at this. This eye's caught up. So we're going to go ahead and start getting into the base products. I'm going to go ahead and use I've already put on my sunscreen, which was the Supergoop Glow Screen. This is right there. It has SPF 40. And I'm going to go ahead and use my One Size Secure the Blur primer for my pores. Anyways, so how are you guys doing? Hopefully well. I don't know how everybody's states are going as far as mask mandates are going, but here in Florida, if you've gotten your vaccine, you can choose not to wear your mask anymore, and most people are doing so, and a lot of people are really happy about it. So I don't know how other states are. My friend who lives in New Jersey, they're still really strict over there. I don't know when they're gonna have their stuff getting lifted a little bit more. I think he said they're like at, I don't know if he said 60 or 70% or something like that. I don't know. If you're from Jersey, comment down below and let me know, because I don't remember what it was that he said. But they're still pretty lock and key for the most part, from what I'm understanding. I know that definitely California is pretty still, but I don't know for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Foundation. Put one pump on my back of my hand. I'm also going to put a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter in, God, what shade did I get? Number 3 Fair. I think that's what it is. Yes, it's 3 Fair. And just mix the two together. Alrighty, I'm going to grab my BK Beauty 101 brush and go ahead and mix those two together. Alrighty. So I'm going to go out here in a little bit. I'm gonna go have a glass of wine and have some dessert because I feel like I deserve it. It's really windy tonight here in Florida, and it's been windy the last few nights, or the last few days, and it's very like out of the ordinary. I know, but I'm not mad, trust me, because we're about to get hit with some killer heat here soon. I'm gonna go ahead and go over with my DSMD sponge with whatever's left on my hand. My hair out of my face. Okay. There we go, that's on. Looks good. Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my concealer. Oh no, yeah, actually I'm going to go ahead and do my cream contour first, and then I'll do my concealer. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Tantour in Fair. I know it says Fair, but it is super dark. So that's what that looks like. So, hope everybody's, starting to feel like they can function a little bit better these days. I feel like for a little while it was a little intense for me because my full-time job, I am what's considered my full-time job is an essential worker's job. So I work the entire way through the beginning of the pandemic, and it was pretty intense for a while, but we made it through not we made it through, but we managed because it was pretty insane. But I'm just mostly giving you background on, since I'm new here on this platform, but what my experience was. Obviously, I don't know if this is necessarily something you guys want to talk about or think about anymore. You let me know what you guys want to talk about. I'd be happy to talk about those topics. But I work 45 hours a week at my full-time job. I've been doing it for like 20, no, not 20, 16 years. Feels like 20 though. Hold on. Look how beautiful that blended. Oh, I gotta blend my forehead a little bit more. Alright. Now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. Don't worry, it's gonna get blended out a little bit more. It's just there for right now. And I'm going to use my Jouer concealer in Macadamia. This is not my favorite concealer, but I just want to use it up. I don't like to put my concealer in my inner corner. I know everybody's like, put a dot there and then out here. I don't like to do that. I like to put it right here, because where my sock, that's where it's super deep and dark for me. Plus, I feel like it always cakes up in my inner corner, and I don't want that cream in there anyways, so I don't do it. Okay. Go ahead and start blending that out. Alrighty guys, now that my concealer is done, my cream contour is done, I am going to not powder, which was what I was about to do when I just looked over and saw that I have a cream blush. Alrighty, I'm going to be using the Melt Blush in Sandy Cheeks. If I can open it. Obviously, I like this blush. And I'm going to take my Luxie Dual Fiber Stippling Brush. And just put it in the areas that I want it to be. It's very, very pigmented, so I wanna go ham. Alrighty. Now that that's on, it just blends fucking so beautiful. It does blend well over powder. I will reapply a little bit in after I get my powders on, just so I can have that come through. I do have other powder blushes that I'll probably drape over that, but we'll see. I brought it out just in case. It depends on what I wanted to use. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and take my Huda Beauty powder. Generally speaking, I'd like to use a powder puff, but forgot to grab it, and I cannot be bothered to go and grab it right now, because the only reason I'm going to get up in a second is to grab my lashes and my glue, eyelash glue. Gosh, eyelash glue, so like eyelash glue. Alright, so right now, since I'm gonna get all these creases out. Okay. I'm gonna look ridiculous for a second. Nope, that's not. Alright, there we go. Like that. And add this powder in. So now I'm going to go ahead and bronze. I'm going to use the Park Ave Princess from Tarte. So I don't know what's going on with this specific palette. I would hope, so it came into stock, it was out of stock for a long time because I wanted it, because like I've seen people talk about it, and I had like it's gorgeous, like it's gorgeous. And I hope the reason they're taking it out is because they're going to bring it back out and have like a darker color story, because this really pretty much fits light and medium. And I hope they have like a tan rich and then a deep dark. Like it would be I would be ecstatic if they had 3 of these palettes, because the formula of this is phenomenal. Like it is phenomenal. So I'm going to go ahead and use, actually I'm going to take a mixture of all of them, all the bronzers here. I'm going to take my BK Beauty 102 brush. I'm just tapping over my powders with my damp sponge. Miss Allie Grimes is the one who I watched do this, and I do it all the time now because it just really makes my foundation and my powders just blend really well. Okay. Alright, so I think I am ready for some more blush. I'm kind of a blush fiend. I love blush. I'm gonna take the Lunar Beauty Prism Blush Palette, and I think I'm going to go into Twilight and Soleil, which is the shimmery one. And just drape that over. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and do my lower lash line. I think for I'm going to stick with Classical out of the Venus palette. I'm going to go ahead and just use that shade right there. I'm going to use a little bullet brush. Alright, I think I'm also going to take a color I didn't actually use today, but I'm going to take this shade In Bloom from the Venus palette. Try to blend out that shade. Alrighty. She looking cute, or whatever. She looking cute. Alrighty, I'm gonna take Crown. Alright, there, out of the Venus palette. I think I'm gonna put that in a little bit more shine in my inner corner. And you know what? To be honest, I usually forget to do this stuff, or basically I run out of time. So I'm gonna do it. Perfect. Looks great. Alright, I'm going to pop off the camera real quick. I'm going to put on mascara, lashes, and then we're going to do a quick lip. Alrighty, so lashes are on. looking cute. I decided to go with the Lily Lashes in the style Mykonos. I'm here for it. I haven't used these in a long time, so I kind of just wanted to pop them out. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do a lip. I'm going to use the Milani Understatement Lip Liner in 170 Saucy Toffee with the Artist Couture Saucy Gal Bullet Lipstick. So let's go ahead and put that on. A little bit better. Do I want this a little lighter? And I'm not really sure. Put a little dabby dab of my concealer on there just to see if I can lighten this up a little bit. I think I'm gonna need a gloss. Let me run and grab a gloss real quick. Alright, I grabbed my Fenty cream gloss in Honey Waffles. Just want a little like sorry about the freaking sound. It bothers me. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and just do the Glow Recipe Glow Mist Fine Mist Ultra Fine. The Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Hydrating Glowing Radiance. Alright guys, so this is a final and completed look. What do you think? Tell me what kind of look you guys want me to do next. Maybe I should go back to old school cut crease. Haven't done that in a long time. That'd be fun. You know, I kind of have a look in mind, so that would be kind of fun for me. But anyways, so I know it hasn't been a super chit chat get ready with me, like, you know, traditionally speaking, but I had a good time just, you know, throwing some makeup on and whatever. If there's anything that you guys are interested in me trying to do or want to see from me, maybe go back to an old school cut crease or something like that. I'm not super artistic, but I can do certain things. Maybe it'll help me finesse more, like get used to speaking on camera, you know, getting ready with you guys. If there's something that you're interested in, just let me know down below. I'd be happy to do my best to try to film that for you. Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.